In the top stories, unions to push for a public sector wage increase. Lawrence Tigay students and teachers to be relocated this week. And Ramon Gittens wins in Metz. Welcome to Nation News for Monday, February 22nd, 2016. I'm Natasha Beckles.
Private and public sector leaders, Barbados' best employers, BPE, is back. Organizations, large or small, private or public sector, enter BPE 2016 now. Benefit from an independent staff survey and much more. All interested in improving staff engagement and productivity, here is the catalyst to get you moving. Our theme, maximizing productivity, building a better Barbados. To enter, visit our website or call us at Caribbean Catalyst.
Minister of Finance Chris Sinclair has been put on notice that the workers' unions will be seeking wage increases for their members in the not-too-distant future. Word of this comes from President of the Congress of Trade Unions and Staff Associations of Barbados, Cedric Murrell. Addressing the opening ceremony of the 2016 Week of Excellence at the Grand Salle on Monday, he gave Mr. Sinclair the assurance that the unions would not be unreasonable or cantankerous. However, he noted that there had been no increases in salaries and wages within the public sector since 2009, and there was a sense of hopelessness that none would be forthcoming. Mr. Sinclair also addressed the gathering, and he said productivity has been identified as a key pillar of long-term growth for the country.
We must treat productivity as a national effort whereby everyone plays a part. The latest national productivity measure reiterates this fact, since it has shown, quite interestingly, that non-government productivity only increased marginally by 0.8% in 2014, due mainly to a small rise in the gross domestic product, and not as a result of expanding hours of work, deepening efficiencies across systems, or other measures that will allow for empirical movement of productivity.
3 locations are currently being looked at as alternative sites for the close to 600 students of Lawrence Tigay Memorial School. Word of this comes from Vice President of the Barbados Union of Teachers, Richmark Cave, who said the move is expected to begin later this week. An unspecified environmental concern has resulted in teachers and students complaining of burning eyes, sore throats, and itchy skin since last term. Mr. Cave told Nation News stakeholders, including those from the relevant environmental agencies, discussed the matter on Monday. He said a decision was taken to relocate the school out of an abundance of caution, while further investigations are carried out at the Spooners Hill St. Michael plant. The school will remain closed on Tuesday. Plans are in place for every workplace to have a wellness policy by year end. The process begins on Tuesday with the staging of a seminar on workplace wellness and productivity as part of the National Productivity Council's annual Week of Excellence. Deputy Chairman of the Planning Committee, Orlando Gabby Scott, said the country's scarce financial resources cannot continue to be stretched due to non-communicable diseases and other health challenges.
What we want to have every workplace in Barbados to have a wellness policy so that you could look at questions such as chronic non-communicable diseases, which has had a significant impact on the Barbados economy. We're looking also at mental disorders, which a lot of people have not begun to look at. We're looking at HIV and AIDS. We're looking at occupational safety and health. These are some of the issues that we want to write into the policy because we want to have a comprehensive policy. Because right now Barbados is spending $700 million on healthcare. That, and for economy that is still under pressure, that is too much money. And last year, Tony Sobers from the Productivity Council showed that the opportunity cost loss in terms of NCDs, $577 million, too much money. So we want to show the connectivity that there is between wellness and productivity.
Democratic Labour Party candidate for Christchurch West, Senator Verla De Pisa, has warned that the ruling party does not intend to concede any seats in the next general election, constitutionally due in 2018. Speaking during the monthly meeting of the DLP's St. Michael Northwest branch on Sunday, she commended supporters for rallying around the government despite the ongoing economic times. Senator De Pisa urged members to prepare themselves for hard work as the party attempts to secure a 3rd consecutive term in office.
I am satisfied that whatever the numbers, the Democratic Labour Party will be on the right side of that victory in 2018. I will do my best to bring home Christchurch West. You all will do your best to bring home St. Michael Northwest. And all of the other 28 will be doing precisely the same. There are no seats that the Democratic Labour Party concedes. We fight them all like they all matter.
As you know, Professor Eugene Parisot is the principal of the University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus. But in an address to her alma mater, Ellerslie Secondary, on Sunday, she revealed that when she left the school, she didn't feel she was ready to even study at Cave Hill. She was speaking during the launch of the school's 50th anniversary celebrations on Sunday.
A friend said to me, let's go to the Cave Hill campus. And I said to her, I am afraid the students look so bright. I don't think I'm ready yet. So that year, I started teaching at St. George Secondary, entered Erdison Teachers College on the in-service, pre-service program, and then went in for 2 years. And after Erdison, I felt bright enough to go to Cave Hill campus. I never dreamed when I was at Ellerslie I would end up being the principal at the Cave Hill campus. And I want to say to the Ellerslie students in our presence today, do everything while you're at school. Don't worry about the future. Make wise use of your time, and great things will come to you in the future.
In sport, Paradise have emerged among the contenders for this year's Digital Premier League football crown. On Sunday evening, Paradise handed Weymouth Wales their first loss of the season behind goals from Armando Lashley and Zico Phillips. In other matches, BDF SP blanked Notre Dame 4-0 and Rendezvous beat Pineland 6-4. Barbadian sprinter Ramon Gittens continued his fine indoor performances with a victory in Metz on Sunday. Gittens beat former European champ Christophe Lemaitre over 60 meters. Former Springer Memorial student Tristan Evelyn tasted victory at the Melrose Games as Monroe set a new record in the 4x200 meters. And finally, Los Angeles police say a photo they circulated of two people taken with a stolen Kindle has led to its return. Police released the photo Thursday that had uploaded automatically to the owner's cloud account, and a few hours later, the 26-year-old man in the picture returned the device. The woman in the photo was the man's mother, who police say had nothing to do with the theft. Police Captain Paul Vernon says there was family pressure on the man to return the tablet because his mother was in the picture. Police say they'll seek a misdemeanor charge for the man. And that's Nation News from Monday. For more news, log on to nationnews.com as well as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Remember to pick up your Daily Nation on Tuesday or subscribe to our e-paper. Thank you so much for joining us.